God said, let there be light. Brant Cummings said, let there be a broadcast, something like that. We're back. I mean, it took, what, 6 days? A trip for the guys to Compton, a trip for us to different parts of the country, the state. You went back home. I went to the armpit of California, as you called it. Like, we're all over the place. But here we are, back at the College of San Mateo. Austin Oda, Carson Mercier on the call, and so happy to be back with Crawdads baseball. It's already the second inning. The Crawdads trail 1-0, but here we are. Nolan Rodriguez, Carson Yasa, and let's call some baseball. The Crawdads lead 1-0, by the way.
Yes.
Not trail. How's it going?
It's great.
It's great to see you.
Beautiful day. Great start for the Dads, 1-0. Top of the second.
You know, you might not know this to the listeners out there, and there's this common misconception that Carson and I are close friends and spend time together. We actually don't see each other until we put the headset on. So, you know, this is my first time seeing Carson. It feels like forever. It's windy. The wind is Nico Azpilicueta to start the second inning off Nolan Rodriguez. Skies the first pitch, deep right center field. Going back to center fielder John Goldberg at the track. It's the right fielder Felsch that looks up and makes the catch for out number 1. All right, we're back. We're back. We're locked. We're loaded. We're calling some baseball.
Officially.
Crawdads scored in the first inning, back-to-back doubles, and you'd think that scores a run every time, but it was a Mark Wolbert double, a true double into left center field, and then a Casey Cummings bloop double. Wolbert, though, had to freeze, so he only got to third. Is Ben Royo. Takes the first pitch strike on a fastball at the knees, 0-1. Nolan Rodriguez, the pitcher from Menlo College against Royo and the Crawdads. Royo grounds this one, 5-6 hole on a backhand. The shortstop, Quinn, off his back foot, throws across the diamond. High tag by Crawford, and they're going to call him safe at first base. An infield knock for Ben Royo, and that's how the Crawdads get things started in the second.
Take him how you can get him. That's a nice play by the shortstop, Josh Quinn, ranging to his right, deep in the 5-6 hole. Good effort on the other end by Jordan Crawford, trying to just slap that tag down on Royo. Royo running a little too quickly. He's able to beat out the infield single.
That'll bring up Nikhil Beasley, the Crawdads catcher. Don't have stats for you, and there's a reason for that too, but Beasley's been swinging a good stick recently. First pitch to him is a front door slider called a strike on the inside, 0-1. The defense for the Legends from left to right in the outfield, Evan Bilter, Hayden John Goldberg, and Rowan Felsch. Emmett Finney at third, Jordan Crawford at first, Josh Quinn at short, Nick Walsh at second. 0-1, Beasley taps it back to second. Walsh charges, gloves, throws to first off his back foot, and retires Beasley. Moving up to second on the play is Royo. Behind the plate is Derek Cruz. Couple debuts for the Legends.
Second baseman, number 8.
We're back. Things sound weird. Like it almost feels weird to hear our voices again.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
You didn't even want to play the game with me when I was gone.
Didn't want to play the game. You know, I missed it a little bit, but we didn't get to. We'll have some time tomorrow on the bus to Sonoma. Here's Nico DeFazio. Crawdads lead 1-0. First pitch, fastball at the knees, 0-1. DeFazio at second base. The lineup for the Crawdads: Mark Wolbert, Casey Cummings, Cole Kosciuszko, 1, 2, 3. Cam Calvillo, Ethan Liao, Nico Azpilicueta, and then you saw Ben Royo, Nikhil Beasley, and the 0-1 to Nico DeFazio is a curveball down and away, 1-1. We saw a curveball from Nolan Rodriguez down to 58 miles an hour.
Slow. Gravity ball.
But it worked. Cam Calvillo took it for a strike. Sometimes the get-ahead curveball, you know, does magical things. 1-1, DeFazio flips it right side, tailing over towards the corner. Giving it a look is Felsch in foul ground, but it drops into the bullpen, 1-2.
It's the return for DeFazio.
Yeah, revenge game.
Yeah, revenge game, as he called it. So he has to prepare himself.
Yeah.
Get ready to turn out of the box instead of watch the pitch hit him in the mouth. He was laughing about it.
Yeah, no. He the last time he was here got hit in the face with a fastball, and doesn't usually feel good.
No, never.
Say 10 times out of 10 doesn't feel great. A ball and 2 strikes to him here. Pitch from Rodriguez, down and away, blocked by the catcher. Did he go? No, says the first base umpire, whose name is?
I don't know.
Me neither.
One of those days.
It's you know, so to give you a little story time about today, the Crawdads got here at 4:10 for a 5 o'clock first pitch, and we got here about 20 minutes before. You called me, and said, hey, are we playing today? I said, yeah, I think so. 2-2. DeFazio grounds it right side slowly. Walsh over to his left, cuts it off, takes his time, throws to first, and retires the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Benroyo gets an infield single, but the Crawdads go down quietly outside of that. We'll head to the bottom of the second. 1-0, the Crawdads lead. Bottom half of the second inning, Crawdads and Legends. The Crawdads red tops, gray bottoms, black socks. Crawdads written in block across the chest. Legends, black jerseys, green trim, white pants, green numbers and letters. Legends across the chest. First pitch from Yasa to Cruz is a front door curveball called strike one on the inside. And that's really good to see from Carson Yasa. We don't see him get ahead with the curveball much, but dropped one in there. 0-1. Pitch misses up high, 1-1. We saw in his last start in Sonoma was throwing a lot more sliders down low and got some really good chases with it. 1-1. Down and in with a fastball, 2-1. Cruz, right-handed hitter, making his first start, his first appearance with the Legends. 2-1. Fastball on the outer black, 2-2. We are statless for today. We are score bug less for today. The 2-2 is a curveball just a little high.
Pretty good pitch.
Don't take it again.
No, I wouldn't.
One walk for Yasa in the first. Worked around that 2-out walk and a leadoff single. 3-2 here. A sword. Ball off the inside. Unsheath that thing. That was nasty.
Yeah. All right, so we've seen Yasa now over the past couple of starts really start to do some different things with the off-speed pitch. Earlier in the season, he was only able to land it. That's all he could do. Now he's starting to get some chases down below the zone with that pitch. He got another right there.
Here's the all-star, Emmett Finney. First pitch curveball on the inside, strike one. Let's say all the nice things we can about Emmett Finney right now.
Maybe the best smile ever.
0-1. Tapped left side, that'll go foul, 0-2. Just committed to San Jose State. Go Spartans.
Ton of power from the right side.
All-star starter. He told us to hype him up.
He did.
So, you know what? We're going to.
We do every time, no matter what.
Back-to-back curveball. See what Yasa goes to on 0-2. Fastball up high. Did he go? No, says the first base umpire. Good idea. I like curveball in, fastball up. Try to get a chase, and really a good job by Finney. Disciplined at bat. Yasa still ahead, 1-2 from the windup. He works the 1-2 pitch. Curveball struck him out swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts, both on that curveball, and a really good sign from Carson Yasa.
Yeah, that was just good pitch sequencing. Went kind of down in with a couple of sliders to start the at-bat to Finney there. Fastball high, set that pitch up perfectly. Looked like the more 12-6 type curveball from Yasa, bottom of the zone, and he gets the swing and a miss.
Rowan Felsch takes the first pitch fastball on the outside, 0-1. How about this from Carson Yasa? He's faced, now this is his 7th batter, 4 of them first pitch strikes. Really good to see. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-2, and Yasa's in his groove.
Yeah, he threw a couple days ago in the CCL Showcase game, but even then, 93-95 so far today.
No balls, 2 strikes, shakes off twice. Now he's ready. The 0-2 is a changeup off the outside and low. Don't see that much. feel like we're usually seeing fastball, curveball, slider.
Yeah, maybe a splitter
Yeah.
right there. Only not a lot of spin on it.
1-2. Fastball somehow got a piece of it, fouled it straight back, and we'll do 1-2 again. Yeah, that was a new pitch from Yasa, and really we don't know that. This is the first time we're seeing Yasa with TrackMan data, which is something we've been kind of fiending for the whole year. 1-2, misses up and away. Split again.
Yeah, looked like it. Not
Count.
a lot of spin. Still pretty hard, 81 miles an hour.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Yasa. Fastball skied left side. That'll go well foul. Very high, very foul. We'll do it again. 1-0 Crawdads lead here in the bottom of the second. Yeah, I was going somewhere with that. Don't know where it was. The 2-2. Curveball. That'll get foul off to the right. Didn't see that ball at all.
Yeah, hit hard off the bat. This is a good at-bat here by Rowan Felsch, fouling off the fastballs at the top of the zone and putting pretty good swings on the off-speeds down below.
2-2. Misses up high with a fastball, 3-2.
And Yasa's doing a pretty good job of mixing speeds, mixing locations. This is a really, really good battle between these two guys.
The 3-2. Curveball on the outside corner, called strike 3. 3 straight strikeouts for Carson Yasa. That'll play. That'll work. We'll go to the top of the third. 1-0. Crawdads lead. Top of the Crawdads lineup against Nolan Rodriguez, the righty. Here in the third, the Crawdads lead 1-0. Wilbert Cummings, Kosciuszko. Yeah, it's good to be back. I'll say that. Like and I mean this completely genuinely. It's been a weird couple days with no broadcast, even before the All-Star break, and then the showcase break was a little weird. Just like not being around the guys every day. First pitch to Mark Wilbert is off the inside, 1-0. But it's good to be back. I just, I miss the rhythm of calling a baseball game. No. 1-0. Wilbert grounds it slowly left side. Over, up the middle, cutting it off is Quinn. On the run, throws high to first. Wilbert might have beat it out anyway. I'm going to give him a single on that. I have a feeling they won't, and we'll see what the ruling is. Oh, come on. What are we doing?
Yeah,
That was a 50-50 one.
pretty tough one. Pretty tough one for Quinn, who's flashed some leather already today. This time going towards his left. Throw just a little high.
Number 5, Casey Cummings.
Here's Casey Cummings, the center fielder. I was talking today about how much I hated the error as a stat. Just don't like it.
No.
Casey Cummings, 1 for 1. Watches the first pitch curveball, missed down and away, 1-0. Because I understand why that play is an error, but it shouldn't be.
I have to agree with you.
Casey Cummings doubled in his first at bat. Was not hit hard, but things may be starting to even out a little bit for Casey right now. Throw over to first is not in time. And Casey's been swinging it well. It's been good to see. The ball and no strikes to the Crawdads center fielder. The pitch from Rodriguez. A late strike call on the inside, 1-1.
Yeah, Casey's a guy that you need to get going. You need him to be swinging a hot bat come playoff time because he changes the depth of a lineup.
1-1. Runner goes from first, pitch down and away. Up and throwing is the catcher Cruz, down to second, not in time. Wolbert beats it out. The pitch was a ball. A 2-1 count to Cummings and a steal for Mark Wolbert. We saw last year the effect that that Casey Cummings not really swinging it has on a Crawdads team in the playoffs. He was coming off an injury, ended up having a couple big hits late in the regular season, but just never really found his rhythm. 2 balls and a strike to him here. Check swing, tapper back behind the plate. And Casey wincing as he steps back. I think he just wanted to do more with that pitch. 2-2 to Cummings. 1-0 Crawdads lead here in the third. Cummings stands in the back of the right-handed batter's box. Has power. Wolbert, a good-sized leadoff second. Now, Rodriguez looks back a couple times. Comes set and delivers. Cummings waits on a big curveball. Pops it right side. Cruz going out towards the dugout. Reaches down basket style and drops it.
Didn't quite turn his back towards center field. And that's the difference. Didn't look committed. Went for the basket style of catch instead of catching it up above his head. And, you know, the late spin that ball is going to have just messed him up.
Now Cummings gets another chance. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Calm in the right-handed batter's box. 2-2 from Rodriguez. Fastball fouled back. Casey was an all-star last summer. Was not this summer. Had a really good start to his summer and then just that big cold stretch. But I think if you put together the first half Casey and then the second half Casey, there's a really, really good player in there. 2-2. Curveball hit high and deep left center field. Shooting back built to the left fielder. It's the center fielder John Goldberg in front of the warning track that makes the catch as the ball just died out there. Moving from second to third on the play is Wolbert, but a good sign from Casey Cummings.
Yeah, I don't know what the exit velocity of Casey Cummings' double in the first inning was, but it wasn't very hard. And this one hit almost 100 miles an hour off the bat, just right into the center fielder's glove. Hayden John Goldberg, who did a nice job to range over. Really good swing from Casey Cummings. Like to see it.
Here's Cole Kosciuszko. Had a soft line out to third in his first at-bat. First pitch to him here. Big curveball. Swung over the top of on the ball. Off the outside. 0-1. Kosciuszko got in the All-Star game. Don't know what he did because I don't think there was a scoreboard anywhere. 0-1. Soft liner, right side, going back to second baseman Walsh. It dinks into right field for a base hit. Wolbert walks across home plate, and the Crawdads double their lead. It's 2-0.
Dink and dunk. You'll take it. It's kind of how they got their runs in the first inning. Hard hit double for Mark Wolbert, then the Casey Cummings double. It was blooped. Cam Calvillo able to just roll one over, and then here, Mark Wolbert, infield single. Cole Kosciuszko just doing his job.
Good to see from the CCL RBI leader, from really cooling down in the RBI category. Cam Calvillo watches the first pitch fall off the outside, 1-0. There was a time we joked, it was on his 30th league RBI when we said, you know, he could not have an RBI for another week and a half and he'd still be fine. We didn't think he was actually going to do it, but then he had one single RBI from that point to this point in the season. As Calvillo swings over a slider off the outside, 1-1. So it's good to see him get back on track.
Yeah, I mean, even then, he's been hitting balls hard. He goes 2 for 5 with a double and a hard hit single, and we're like, oh, quiet day. He didn't do anything.
Throw over to first. He's back in safely.
It's kind of the unfortunate thing about having a stretch like he did, where I think it was 9 for 14 with
4 homers,
4 homers, and all the other hits were doubles. It's pretty incredible.
1-1. Calvillo sits on a curve, taps it foul left side. 1-2. The Crawdads lead 2-0 here in the top of the third. Good to see coming out of the All-Star break and putting up 2 runs in 2 1/3 innings. Les Carson-Yasa putting up 2 zeros.
With only 1 walk.
Yeah, really big.
Not a lot of 3-ball counts either.
They're over to first. They had Kosciuszko leaning, but he's back in safe as Crawford, the first baseman, had to go to his forehand side to make the dig. A ball and 2 strikes to Calvillo, who had the Crawdads' first run batted in of the game. A ground out to third. That brought home Mark Wolbert back in the first here. He lines one right side. That's going to drop. Another base hit. No, Felsch dives, and he cannot make the catch. Thank God, because I would have called that one wrong.
He dropped
now,
it.
Now the throw gets away.
You called it pretty early. You called it pretty early, but Felsch was ranging and made a good effort. Sold out on it. Gets by him. That's a run, at least one. But he's able to trap it. And, yeah.
The wind is picking up. You can hear it. Visit to the mound. You want to give it a look?
Pitching change brought to you by American Stage Tours. Small enough to care.
We just don't have that.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
It's also not a pitching change. We're going to be really, really good when we get back to... I mean, it's been a week since we've broadcasted again.
It has.
You know, this isn't football. We don't stay sharp in our week off. This is...
I was on vacation.
Right.
Yeah, big time.
First pitch to Ethan Liao, curveball. Drops to the outside corner at the letters, 0-1.
A lot of relaxing.
And you shot a 76.
I did. Pretty cool. It's generational.
In golf, do you say shot 76 or shot a 76?
Shot A.
Okay. 0-1. Liao, the all-star, takes a pitch off the outside, 1-1.
Kind of just depends on the context.
Sure.
Go either.
Runners on first and second for the Crawdads after 2 softly hit singles to the right side. But they're threatening for more. Already a run home in the inning. The 1-1. Liao pops it up right side. That's trouble again. Felsch charging towards the line. Fakes the glove. Can't make the play. Kosciuszko will be held at third, and the bases are going to be loaded for maybe the hottest hitter on the Crawdads, Nico Azpilicueta.
Just a blooper for Cam Calvillo, and tough break there for Cole Kosciuszko and Brant Cummings. Brant put on the stop sign at third base for Kosciuszko, and Felsch had some trouble with it. Had Kosciuszko been running that whole time, would have scored pretty easily. Instead, Crawdads are going to have to settle with the bases loaded.
Should we take a look?
For real this time?
Yeah, methinks. I fear.
Is it bad that I do not remember the ad read?
Like a little bit. Yeah, you're saved because no other game's going on right now. But this look around the CCL is brought to you by American Stage Tours, small enough to care, large enough to compete. Let's take a look at all the rest of the games in the CCL going on right now.
Nice.
Yeah. No other games going on, and which is weird because it's a Friday at... Is it Friday?
Yeah.
Friday at, what, 6-ish?
5:43 p.m.
Yeah, it feels like there should be another game going on, but you know what? It makes sense.
It's prime time.
Now batting for Walnut Creek, the designated hitter,
The CCL.
number 22, Nico Azpilicueta.
Here's Azpilicueta. He's been swinging it, and we haven't gotten to call it, which has sucked, but he has been really, really, really good. First pitch to him. Curveball grounded left side. It kicks off the glove of the shortstop into left center field. Coming home to score, Kosciuszko right behind him, Calvillo. A pair will score. The Crawdads double their lead again. It's 4-0 on the Nico Azpilicueta error.
Hit it hard. 97 off the bat. And with the turf, it can be kind of tough to read the spin, and Josh Quinn just boots it. It'll cost a couple of runs. And the Crawdads leading big pretty early here.
Ben Royal.
Here's Ben Royo. Gig 'em. Royo 1 for 1 with a single. Right-handed hitter, first pitch, fastball up high, 1-0. No action in the Legends bullpen. Royo, the 7th guy to hit this inning and just 1 out.
Things are going right. It's really, really awesome to see, actually.
1-0. Big curveball. Royo takes it. Pitch on the outside, 1-1.
Oh, it's only 3 days, but it makes a difference. You don't see live pitching in that time. It can be tough. Coming out, swinging a hot bat. Pretty much up and down the lineup. Good stuff.
1-1. Azpilicueta runs. Royo pops it right side. He'll get foul. That's a shame. I think that would have been Nico Azpilicueta's first steal of the summer.
Got a good jump. Rodriguez taking his time towards home plate. And
Our biggest fan is here.
Miss Delaney.
Huh.
Hello, welcome.
Royo at the dish, 1-2 the count. Pitch. Royo fouls it straight back. Four nothing Crawdads lead here in the third. Liao on third, Azpilicueta on first. Royo in the right-handed batter's box. Throw over to first, Azpilicueta back in standing. It's kind of cool to see Nico run. We don't see that a ton, and really it's because so many of his hits like leave the yard. He doesn't really have a chance to run from first because when he's putting the ball in play, it's leaving the yard. He has 3 home runs in his last 2 games played, coming into today. Really, really, really good to see. 1-2. Royo takes a huge curveball that drops a little too high. 2-2.
There's the gravity ball, 60 miles an hour. That's like your fastball.
Yeah.
Literally.
2-2. Royo takes outside 3-2. All of a sudden, Nico Azpilicueta is second in the North in home runs, behind only Cole Kosciuszko.
Of course.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Pitch to Royo. Azpilicueta runs, pitch, down and in, ball 4. First walk for Rodriguez. Runners on the corners with just 1 out, or bases loaded, with just 1 out.
Yeah, maybe not the worst thing for Rodriguez there. Now with the catcher, Nikhil Beasley coming up. Broadcast textbook says that we have to mention he's a guy that could ground into a double play just because he's at that catcher position. Might not run that well, but Beasley's got some wheels. Just trying to get something in the air here and allow Liao to score from third.
Corners are in for the Legends. First pitch curveball, dots off the outside, 1-0.
Another guy that's starting to swing a hot bat too. I mean, even his outs have been loud outs. It's really good to see. The whole catching core is starting to come together a little bit.
Liao, Azpilicueta, and Royo, your runners. Beasley spins away from a curveball, 2-0. And all of a sudden, Rodriguez, who was a strike-throwing machine through his first 2 1/3 innings, can't find the zone. 2 balls and no strikes. Rodriguez ready. 2-0. Down and away, 3-0. Uh-oh. 3 balls, no strikes, 1 out. That's a pretty red light for Nikhil Beasley. 3 balls and no strikes. Here's the pitch, right down the middle with a fastball, 3-1. I'd say the light is still pretty red.
Yeah, I mean, no strikeouts for Rodriguez yet. He's had 2 strike counts, doesn't have strikeout stuff. Can't be afraid to hit with 2 strikes against him.
He's not. He fouls this one off to the right, 3-2. Still just 1 out here in the third. The Crawdads lead 4-0, threatening for more. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out to the Crawdads catcher. Rodriguez from the stretch delivers. Fastball grounded to short, could be 2. Charging, Quinn throws across the diamond to first and gets the out there, but Liao comes home to score, and it's 5-0 Crawdads.
It's a nice, smart play by the shortstop, Quinn. Looked to second, but Royo was pretty much standing on the second base bag. Had 1 play, he went to first. And, I mean, in that spot, you'll take an out for a run.
Here's Nico DeFazio, 0 for 1 with the ground out. Infield's going to play DeFazio straight up. First pitch to him. Curveball. Generously called strike on the outside. That is 3 balls off the outside.
Maybe more.
So, the stolen strike by Cruz behind the plate. 0-1. High and tight. 1-1. 5-0 Crawdads lead. 2 outs here in the third. 4 runs in the inning. Wolbert, Kosciuszko, Calvillo, and Liao all scored. And DeFazio, the 9th guy to hit for the Crawdads this inning. 1-1. Skied center field, medium deep. John Goldberg, the center fielder, comes in, makes the catch. Bill of the cap high for out number 3. But 4 come home for the Crawdads, and we'll head to the bottom of the third. Walnut Creek leads 5-0. Hey, they're going to have 23 for 9 on their side.
Good to know.
5-0 Crawdads lead in the bottom of the third. A 5-run cushion for Carson Yasa, and that's a good sign. Here's the bottom of the lineup for Menlo Park. First pitch to Josh Quinn is a 1 chopper to third, over to first from Calvillo to Kosciuszko for out number 1. I love a 1 pitch out.
Yeah, that's awesome, especially for Yasa, who at times can struggle, getting behind, but he's really, what is that? 2, 3, 4 straight first pitch strikes for Carson Yasa.
6 of 8 today?
Yeah.
That's huge.
Awesome.
Here's Nick Walsh, the second baseman. First pitch misses down and away. A fastball. 1-0. The shade's starting to cover us a little bit. I would love it to be about 10 minutes into the future. A ball and no strikes to Walsh, the second baseman. Fastball spiked 2-0.
I was not expecting it to be hot. I came dressed for 75, and it was 95.
We're not in Santa Barbara anymore.
No.
2-0. Fastball right on the outer black, 2-1. The Crawdads lead 5-0. Carson Yasa on the mound. He has been so fun to watch this summer. 2-1. Fastball by him, 2-2. I'm excited to see what Carson Yasa does at the next level. The 2-2. Fastball up and away, 3-2.
It's all about refining what he has this summer, because obviously the stuff is there. Just got to tighten the dispersion zone a little bit.
3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slice left center field. That's going to drop and split the gap into the left center alleyway. Liao over to cut it off. Walsh heading for second. Royo fakes the cutoff, and the tag is not in time by DeFazio. It's a 9-hole double for Nick Walsh.
It's really the first barrel of the day. I mean, I know Hayden Young-Goldberg had a little infield single to start things, but that's 94 off the bat, 94 out of the hand. A good swing from the number 9 man, Nick Walsh.
Here's Hayden Young-Goldberg, 1 for 1. Left-handed hitter. First pitch to him. Fastball popped over our heads, 0-1. I think we've been saying Young Goldberg the whole year.
I think we have.
As have they, so I don't feel as bad. Like as have the Menlo broadcast booth and the PA. So I don't feel horrible.
But they are saying Young today.
Right.
I'm going to just go with what the PA says.
Absolutely. 0-1. Fastball by him at the top of the zone, 0-2. And we've heard some pretty bad pronunciations for our guys, so I don't go from what the PA says for our guys.
No.
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Pitch from Yasa. Tapped right side, charging DeFazio, goes down to get it. Double clutches, throws to first just in time. I think Young Goldberg beat it out, but they're going to call him safe at first. Hello, Carson Yasa.
I've been sitting 93 to 95. There was a 96. That 97. Pretty deep into his outing after throwing a couple of days ago in a game. I mean, that's legit. Let's see if he can strand this runner on third base.
Evan Bilter grounded into a double play in his first at-bat. Went around the horn. First pitch from Yasa from the windup. Fastball spins him back on the inside, 1-0. We've seen this summer, Yasa gets better as he gets deeper into games. Just gets more comfortable. Starts getting into a rhythm, especially with the fastball. 1-0. That was disgusting. Curveball at the knees on the outside, 1-1. That might have just made you retire. 1-1. Curveball at the knees on the inside, 1-2. And the curve is making magic happen.
Gosh, when his fastball is in and around the zone, it just makes that curveball so much better. I mean, that's Nolan Rodriguez's fastball.
1-2. Fastball skied right side, shallow. Coming in, now going back is the right fielder, Wolbert. Now it's sprinting back, and it's going to drop over his head all the way into the corner. Going into second is Bilter, and that's a double.
I don't think it was the sun. I think maybe wind and the shadows, tough for Wolbert to see. I don't really know, to be honest. But it's an RBI double for Evan Bilter. I'm sure he'll take it.
And after he thought he got robbed of an extra pitch, at least in his first at-bat, grounded a ball, what he thought was off his shins. He gets one back. Baseball's gonna baseball. Here's Ty Pena. Walked in his first at-bat. First pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. Above the zone, got the chase, 0-1. So 5-1 now the score here in the third. Yasa from the stretch delivers the 0-1. Down low gets past Beasley. Moving up to third is Bilter on the wild pitch.
Probably.
1-1. Another chance to score for the Legends, but Carson Yas is going to work from the windup. A ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fastball lined left side. That'll go well foul. 1-2.
Yeah, we know he's more comfortable from the windup, and see if you can put him away here with 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 3 strikeouts already from Yasa. Shakes his head twice. Now ready. The 1-2. Lunged at, poked left side. Going back to shortstop Royo. Into the outfield grass. Reaches to his backhand side and makes the catch over his shoulder. For out number 3. A run comes home on an RBI double, but the Legends strand a runner on third. We'll head to the top of the fourth. 5-1. Crawdads lead. Top of the fourth inning, top of the Crawdads lineup. Wolbert, Cummings, and Kosciuszko. And we just saw this story. The Crawdads were able to put up 4 in the third inning. Gonna do the same. Still Nolan Rodriguez on the mound. Still no action even in the Legends bullpen. Wolbert 2 for 2, a single and a double. First pitch is lined right center field. That's gonna drop for a base hit. Go all the way into the alleyway. Wolbert tearing around first, heading for second. Young Goldberg up and firing, not nearly in time. Mark Wolbert, the fastest guy on the Crawdads, gets into second with a leadoff double. And unfortunately, I think they're going to call him only 2 for 3 because I think they gave an error on the ball in the third.
Yeah, but he's 3 for 3 in my heart, and he's hit pretty much all 3 balls pretty hard. Had to work for that double. That is a hustle double all the way, not deep in the alleyway. But he flashes off the wheels, lead off double. See what Casey can do.
Casey Cummings, 1 for 2, a double and a flyout. Flyout was hit hard, double was not, and that's how baseball works. First pitch, curveball down and away. Good stop behind the plate by Cruz, 1-0. Five to 1, Crawdads leading here in the fourth. First game back from the showcase break. Crawdads had 8. 1-0. Fastball down and away, 2-0.
Are you asking?
I don't know. I said it, I wanted to say it like a statement, and I think it came out like a question, and I'm not sure which I really meant it to be. 8.
Okay.
8. Crawdads sent 8. Period. 2 balls and no strikes from Rodriguez to Cummings. Curveball at the knees on the outside, 2-1. This might be a broadcast that we've done.
Certainly.
2 balls and a strike. Cummings grounds it left side slowly. Finney cuts it off in front of the shortstop. Throws high to first, but Jordan Crawford pulls it down for out number 1.
It's pretty hard. We didn't know if we were going to be broadcasting today. We knew late last night. That's all we can say. And we didn't get lineups till like 8 minutes before first pitch. So.
And
19, Presley Kosciuszko.
here's Cole Kosciuszko. Apparently the game had already been scored going into today. So I was looking at the stats and I saw like Casey Cummings 0 for 3 today against the Legends. I was like, that doesn't seem right. He hasn't played today yet against the Legends. Cole Kosciuszko watches the first pitch curveball down and away 1-0. And so that's why we're statless today. Because if we were to give stats, they would be inaccurate, which we don't like doing. Kosciuszko 1 for 2. Pair of soft hit balls, one though. Found the outfield grass. 1-0. Kosciuszko takes a fastball on the outer black, 1-1.
Wide zone. Wide zone. Probably a pretty good take from Kosciuszko.
Ball and a strike. Rodriguez, a deep breath. Now he's set and delivers. Kosciuszko hits high, center field pretty deep. John Goldberg going back, looks up at the wall. It is gone. Cole Kosciuszko's 7th home run of the year makes it 7-1 Crawdads. He extends his CCL lead in home runs. I was on the right track and then I saw the EV and that is crazy.
103 off the bat, 409 feet away from home plate. That's gone in most places right there. That is hammered.
Oh my gosh.
Nothing cheap about that one.
Third baseman, number 3, Cam Calvillo.
We've tried. Here's Cam Calvillo. First pitch curveball on the outside, call the strike. Wow.
Good swing.
0-1. This one pummeled right center field. John Goldberg sprinting in. He will make the catch. I did not say that name right, did I? Young Goldberg.
I don't know. You're a little all over the place right there,
Yeah.
but a good swing. Back-to-back, just really good swings from Crawdad hitters. Of course, the homer and the Calvillo lineup. That's 95 off the bat. It feels like every game Cam Calvillo has a 95 exit velo just right into a glove. He does it again.
Here's Ethan Liao, 1 for 2, a single and a fly out. First pitch. Liao watches a pitch high and tight. Fastball, 1-0. Yeah, that ball was clobbered from Cole Kosciuszko. 7 on the summer. First in a while. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Fastball in on the hands. 1-1. And I mean, he had that stretch of, what was it, 5 home runs in 3 days?
It was, yeah, I think it was. Maybe 5 and 4, but.
1-1. Liao takes the fastball at the knees. 1-2. And so after that, you feel like, okay, he doesn't hit a home run for about a week and he's cold, but he's swinging it.
He's really good.
1-2. Curveball sat on, lined left side. Coming in is the left fielder, Musi, and it's going to drop in front of him for a base knock.
This is one that I thought Musi was going to be able to get to, and it kind of just dropped right in front of him. Maybe he had some top spin on it. Still hit pretty hard from Liao. It was just hanging up there for a while, and Musi maybe a late break. Lands right in front of him. Liao will take the base knock. 2nd of the day for him.
Now batting.
It's a good inning.
Hitter, number 22.
7-1, Crawdads lead. And poor Nolan Rodriguez is still the only guy. There's someone lightly stretching in the Legends bullpen. First pitch to Azpilicueta. Call the strike. Fastball on the outside. 0-1. Azpilicueta 0 for 2. Officially reached on an error in his last at bat. 0-1. Liao runs. Pitch off the outside. No throw down to second. Liao's into second with a steal. A lot of running today from the Crawdads and from some unsuspecting suspects.
Yeah, we see Azpilicueta take off when he was on base in the 3rd.
1-1. Azpilicueta spins away from a fastball and kind of points the bat down to home plate. Almost looked like he golf swung about 10 minutes late. 2-1. 2 balls a strike to the right-handed hitter, Azpilicueta. Rodriguez looks to second. Now looks again. The pitch. Down low, blocked by the catcher. Now going to third is Liao. The throw is going to be faked. And Liao into third on the wild pitch.
Yeah, I just can't call that a pass ball because it's not. Awesome job by Cruz. That was in the left-handed batter's box for sure. He dove on it, kept it in front. But yeah, with a good read off second base.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch to Azpilicueta. Fastball, sliced right side. That'll get foul. Yeah. Sliced right side.
Yeah, he did it.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Liao on third. Rodriguez to the plate. Fastball, sliced right side. I said that one on purpose. I decided that pitch. I was going to make my 6 for 6. I'm now 6 for my last 6, by the way.
Are you keeping track?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch to Azpilicueta. Should I make it 7? 3 and 2. We'll do it again.
Shanked. You can mix it up.
Okay.
I mean, that wasn't completely shanked.
I don't even know what that means.
If you know, you know.
2 runs home for the Crawdads. 3-2. Azpilicueta takes down and low, ball 4. Down and low is the same word.
It is.
Oh, man. We're out of commission. We're done. Replace us with AI.
It's going to happen. Good.
Should.
Whoa.
For us?
Oh, yeah.
Mound visit from the catcher, Cruz. Tell me about your break.
I went home. I played a lot of golf.
Yeah.
And a lot of beach volleyball. Did
Now
not.
batting, the shortstop, number 14, Ben Royal.
Played darts with Long Beach State legend Kellen Montgomery.
Yeah, how'd you do?
I got just demolished, dude.
Ben Royal with runners on the corners. First pitch, a curveball. Called the strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. Yeah, what else did you do?
Played more golf and then played NCAA.
1-1. Royo hits it hard, left side. Musi going back. He looks up. It's one hop up against the wall. Coming home to score Liao. Azpilicueta being sent behind him. The throw's going to go to the cutoff man, Quinn. Here's the throw to the plate. It is up the third base line and not in time anyway. A 2-run double for Ben Royo. He's 2 for 2. The Crawdads lead it 9-1.
This is a guy getting hot, too. Royo had a really, really rough stretch. Took some time to himself. Went out for a wedding, committed to Texas A&M, and he's been just a different hitter. This one, 101. Yeah, 101 miles an hour off the bat. 2-run double.
Nikhil Beasley.
Back in action.
Now finally some action in the Legends bullpen. It has been a tough day for Nolan Rodriguez. Officially, I think only, and I put that in air quotes, only 6 of the runs are earned. But a lot of hard contact. Nikhil Beasley at the dish. First pitch, down and away, 1-0. Beasley 0 for 2, pair of groundouts, 1 drove in a run. So back to what you were saying earlier, where you were trying to say, I think the game, there we go. 1-0. Beasley lines it up the middle. That's a sharply hit single into center field. Rounding third, heading home is Royo. The throw to the plate by young Goldberg is cut off. 10-1, Crawdads lead.
Okay, Nikhil. That one,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That's a good stroke from the Crawdad catcher. Rifling it back up the middle. Give him an RBI, his second of the day.
Second baseman, number 8.
So if you look to the scoreboard section of the Crawdads point streak page, there is a completed game that says it's 12-7 Legends today. That game was not played.
Yeah, well, what I was kind of geeking out about is a whole new layout.
Yeah. Looks cool, right?
I like it a lot.
Whoa, that pitch was called a strike.
Was it? No.
0-1 to DeFazio. The 9th hitter for the Crawdads this inning. Back-to-back innings, the Crawdads have done that. DeFazio pops one up right side. Crawford, the first baseman, gives it a look, drifting towards the dugout. It will go foul, 0-2. If you want a little spectacle to look at, go take a look at the San Francisco Seagulls pitchers on the roster. There's like 7.
They only had 9, I think, to begin with.
Yeah.
It's not good. They're holding their own, though.
Yeah, they've been pretty solid. They threw well against the Crawdads about a week ago. 0-2. DeFazio nubs one left side slowly. Charging Finney, the third baseman. Gloves throws to first just in time to retire the side. Pretty nice play by Emmett Finney over at the hot corner. But the Crawdads stack on 5 more. We'll head to the bottom half of the 4th. Crawdads lead 10-1. Jordan Crawford leads off the bottom of the 4th against Carson Yassa. The Crawdads lead 10-1. That's a good sign as Crawford slices the first pitch off to the left, 0-1. I think you'd take a 10-1 lead.
No.
0-1 misses up and away, 1-1.
Yeah, you do. And gives a good cushion for Yassa. Let him get comfortable and just go as far as he can into this ballgame. We know that it was going to be kind of a light day through 3 innings, 52 pitches.
1-1. Couldn't quite tell what that was. Maybe a slider down and away. 2-1.
But pitch count's still in a relatively good spot. We don't know how many he's going to throw.
I'll tell you what, he's not throwing 100 again.
Shouldn't throw 100 again.
2-1. Fastball lined up the middle over the head of the 6'7 Yassa into center field for a base hit. Hello.
Yeah, not sure how Yassa was able to get out of the way of that one, but thank the heavens he did. 105 off the bat, and just it looked like it grazed his back.
Number 13, Derek Cruz.
It's a good swing from Jordan Crawford.
Here's Derek Cruz, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. That's second inning for Carson Yassa. I mean, generational. First pitch to Cruz. Front door curveball. 0-1. 3 strikeouts for Yassa back in the second. Swinging, looking. That'll play. 0-1. Curveball off the outside. 1-1. Carson Yassa has some pitches that make us laugh. Let's just put it that way. 1-1. Curveball and a sword. 1-2.
I'm speechless.
Some of the Carson Yassa things are indescribable. That one, yeah. 1-2. Curveball right there on the inside, called strike 3. When you take 3 strikes, you walk back to the dugout. There we go.
Now batting, third baseman.
That was
number
lethal.
29, Emmett Finney.
Yeah, perfectly located too. It's a hard off-speed pitch, 80 miles an hour. Moves a ton.
Here's Emmett Finney, third baseman, struck out in his first at bat. First pitch, slider on the outside, 0-1. Miss Delaney just said, how can you not root for Emmett? I agree.
She also said,
Curveball down low.
hit it hard, but right into a glove. Which I couldn't agree with more, actually.
Or hit it hard on the ground, right, to someone. Little 5-4-3. 1-1. Fastball on the outside. 96, 60 pitches into the game for Carson Yassa.
After pitching in a game 2 days ago as a reliever.
1-2. Strike 3 swinging. Curveball about 5 feet in front of the plate. Just dirty. And a nice block by Beasley. Back-to-back strikeouts for Carson Yassa.
They're coming in bunches today, but he's racked it up to 5. You know, usually we see more steady strikeout stuff throughout the day. But 3 in the second, 2 here in the fourth. Something about even number innings. Yassa's
And this
liking.
part of the lineup.
Yeah, that too.
Here's Logan Musey for his first at-bat. Righty on righty. First pitch, curveball drops in. Musey was turning towards the ball, or turning away from the ball, and stepping out. And it dropped in for strike 1. Yassa ready. 0-1. Curveball high. You could hear Carson Yassa say, ah.
Yeah, didn't get the release point, but so what? What does it matter? It doesn't.
It's dirty. 1-1. Yassa kicks, delivers. Fastball chopped slowly left side. Calvillo gloves down towards the dirt, throws off his back foot to first. Not in time. They call him safe at first. And an infield single from Logan Musey.
Nice effort. Both ends of the diamond. Calvillo to glove it, throw on the run. And a good stretch from Kosciuszko at first, but Musey running a little bit too hard to get him. And Kosciuszko is going to have to face another.
Josh Quinn, 0 for 1, grounded out to third, his first at bat. Runners on first and second. 2 outs, Crawdads leading 10-1. First pitch to Quinn. Big slider on the outside, 0-1. Again, this is our first time seeing Carson Yassa with TrackMan data, and the faces that we have are similar to the other Carson that threw with TrackMan for the first time the other day. 0-1, curveball on the inside, 0-2.
Which one would that have been?
Mercier.
Something like that.
No balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning. Already a pair of strikeouts in the frame for Yassa. The righty looks to second. Now the 0-2. Off the outside with a curveball. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. He's tripled up on off-speed pitches. Now see if he goes to the fastball. Ready from the stretch. The 1-2. Fastball skips in, goes to the backstop. Both runners will advance on the wild pitch. And you heard Yassa again.
It's kind of unbelievable this start from, not unbelievable, but it's impressive from Yassa. Early in the game, 92 to 95, saw 6. Now he's just been 94 to 96 in the last couple of innings. He's giving it everything, and I love it.
Working from the windup with the deuces wild. Curveball lunged at, lined left side. Liao charges in, lets it drop in front of him. Around third, heading for the plate is Musey. He will score the second run, and it's a 2-run inning for the Legends. 2-run single for Josh Quinn.
So what? Bloop base hit off the end of the bat of Josh Quinn. And no chance for Liao to get it. Played it pretty well. Throw was pretty strong into the cutoff man, Cameron Calvillo. But no chance for Carson Yassa. So what? It doesn't look like there's much action. And no, I take that back. Looks like someone is warming down in the bullpen. So maybe last inning for Carson Yassa.
Nick Walsh, left-handed hitter. First pitch fastball on the inside, 0-1. I believe it's a Bronzini bump day.
It is. It is also,
Maybe a Barney bump day?
I think it is.
Maybe a Leto bump day? 0-1. Swing and a miss. Fastball planted off the outside and low. 0-2.
Yeah. Bronzini, Leto, and Barnes, the three in the pen that are going to be hot after Yasa today.
Imagine you go face all-star pitching and then you have to face 4 all-stars. 0-2, runner goes. Pitch is fisted back towards second. DeFazio leaps and makes the catch to end the inning. Couple runs come home on a couple blue pits, but the Crawdads still lead 10-3. We head to the 5th here on the Walnut Creek Crawdads streaming network. Mark Wolbert leads off the top of the 5th. The Crawdads lead 10-3 and a new arm for Menlo Park. It's the righty, Josh Kim.
Josh Kim, been around a few different teams, programs. LA Valley a couple of years.
First pitch to Wolbert, misses up high and is dropped by the catcher, hits the home plate umpire 1-0.
Cal State San Marcos for a year. This most recent year at Cal Lu at the Division III level. 53 innings pitched, 5.26 ERA. Whip a little bit high, 1.53. Allows a good amount of hits, doesn't allow any homers. Walks per nine pretty low.
Do you have his hometown?
Studio City, California.
Is off the outside. You know where you went to high school?
Notre Dame.
Okay. I think there was a Josh Kim that pitched at St. Francis near me. Studio City is SoCal, right?
Never heard of it.
Cool.
I'm going to assume so.
2-0. Wolbert swings through a fastball. Looks like, look.
You'll get there. Or not.
Looks like it has a little more run on it. A little more oomph. 2 balls and a strike. Kim making his 3rd appearance of the summer. Set below the belt. 2-1. Down and in. It's like a cutter. 3-1. Crawdads lead 10-3. Still early. Still a lot of ball to be played. 3-1. Outside ball 4. Oh! Wasn't the worst call we've seen ever. It wasn't a good one.
Didn't need to be.
3-2. That is the exact same spot.
Yeah.
That is
Like same velo and everything.
Like the
Now batting,
exact same
center
pitch.
fielder, number 5, Casey.
Ball don't lie, I guess. Take a leadoff walk. Mark Wolbert's been on base 4 times. He's come to the plate 4 times. Have a day. Have a day in the CCL.
Here's Casey Cummings, 1 for 3 with a double. 10-3, Crawdads lead. A lot to a little. First pitch from Kim to Cummings is off the outside. Slider 1-0.
I can tell you Notre Dame has produced a lot of big league talent. Giancarlo Stanton,
Really?
Hunter Green,
Okay.
soon to be Justin Lee.
Sure. 1-0. Is he the UCLA kid?
Yeah.
Josh Kim, maybe? 2 balls and no strikes to Cummings. Two-0. Fastball right down the middle. 2 balls and a strike. Yeah. We're going to be so good tomorrow. 2-1. Slider swung on and missed. Pretty nice pitch there. Down and away. Good movement. 2-2.
I had an energy drink at about 12 o'clock. Maybe even earlier than that. I don't know. I'm coming down. I'm getting tired.
I feel great. I'm not tired at all. I'm just here. 2-2. Cummings strikes out swinging. Maybe a changeup off the inside for strikeout for Kim.
Pretty good pitch. And Casey was fooled.
Now batting, first baseman, number 19, Presley Kosciuszko.
Here's Cole Kosciuszko. 2 for 3, a homer, a single, 3 runs batted in. He is halfway to the cycle. I think he's going to do it by the end of the year.
He gives it a good chance every single time.
First pitch. High and tight, 1-0.
I mean, the triple's definitely a possibility. I feel like this place plays pretty deep. I don't know, get one hanging up in the air for a while.
1-0. Down low, 2-0. Did you ever hit for the cycle?
No, I did not.
Didn't hit enough triples? Homers?
Singles. I was a big double guy, actually.
Really?
Yeah, ton of them. Didn't have homer pop either.
Yeah. 2 balls and no strikes. Pitch to Kosciuszko. Hit high and pretty deep to the left side, but well foul. 2-1.
Yeah. I also got to I watched a lot of baseball. Didn't really play. So I never really got the opportunity, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. You were on the team a lot.
I was on every team I played on, you know.
Yeah.
That's about it.
2-1. Kosciuszko watches a fastball. Called a little outside. 3-1. It'd be great to see Cole Kosciuszko. I can't even say like regain that form that he had because that would be unfair to him, but if he did, that would be cool. 3-1. Outside ball 4. And that's something we haven't really seen a ton. He's not a guy that walks a ton. Does struggle a little bit with the strikeout, the swing and miss, but when he's on, taking more walks, striking out a little less, and that's a good sign.
Yeah, I mean, I still feel like the bat control is pretty good and the pitch selection is pretty good as well. The strikeouts, for the most part, I feel like are looking. I don't know. I mean, he just doesn't miss.
Calvillo lines this one sharply to second. Caught on a line, throw back to second is in time. That might be our fault. That might be us. And that ends the inning. I gave Mrs. Delaney a fist bump because she was yelling the correct pronunciation of Calvillo, which isn't that hard to pronounce. Led to the bottom of the 5th, 10-3, Crawdads lead. Bottom of the 5th inning, a new pitcher for the Crawdads. It's Bronny Bump Day. I love Nick Bronzini.
He's awesome.
Plus human being. Lefty on lefty, John Goldberg flies the first pitch right side. Pretty deep, but Mark Wolbert is right there in front of the 367 marker to make the catch nonchalant for out number 1.
Future WWE superstar.
Yeah.
He'll get there.
Now batting.
I don't know.
Fielder,
It's
number
Friday night
17,
something and Monday night
Walter.
something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I know he has a WWE belt. So he's what is it called? Envisioning? No.
Manifesting.
Yeah, manifesting. There we go.
Evan Bilter watches the first pitch outside 1-0.
Back where he made his first start.
Yeah.
As a Crawdad.
And you know what? Really wasn't great in that start.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's gotten a lot better since then.
I think maybe best for the Crawdads out of the bullpen. 1-0. Fisted right side. DeFazio goes back, reaches up, can't make the catch. It goes over his head for a base knock. Fazio, I think, played that a little too casual.
I think it was just tough to read. I think he thought it was hit harder just based on the swing, and he saw it was kind of looping and didn't really know what to do. It was just straight over his head. It's a tough base hit for Bronzini to give up, 'cause it just wasn't hit hard under 70 miles an hour. But so what? Ground ball pitcher on the mound. What? See a 6-4-3 right here.
Here's Tyler Pena, left-handed hitter, DHing in his first game. First pitch, top to first. Kosciuszko goes down, 3-6. Back to Bronzini covering, not in time. I was gonna do the Jesse Agler thing.
Yeah, it was close. And get the one. That's what matters.
And it's the lead runner, which is always good.
Now batting, first baseman, number 32.
Here's Jordan Crawford, who hit. Was that the hardest hit ball we've seen this year?
105, I think so. Maybe who was it that hit the homer?
JP Avila.
Yeah. I don't even think that was 105.
I don't either. So Bronzini against Crawford. I think it was 103 or 104.
Yeah.
Weak. First pitch to Crawford is down and away with slider 1-0. Again, the stats we're not super confident about right now, but for Bronzini, 29 strikeouts in 15 innings.
It's okay.
A ball and no strikes, lefty on lefty. Pitch to Crawford. A long hold from Bronzini, now to the plate. Fastball on the outside edge, 1-1. Cutter.
Yeah. Nicely located too. Lefty outer corner.
You see Nick Bronzini, and he is not the kind of pitcher you would expect him to be. Just a big, strong dude. But he's really a finesse guy. Slider down and in, 2-1.
Which I personally think there's a lot more in there.
Yeah.
So someone gets their hands on this guy and turns him into a guy that's 93 to 96 with this already nasty stuff. He's going to turn 30 strikeouts in 15 innings into something even crazier.
2-1. Swing and a miss. Cutter off the outside, 2-2. And I shouldn't even say he's finesse, because obviously the walks are a little bit of a struggle. 11 and 15 in the third innings is not great. When you compare it to the strikeouts, it looks a lot better, but he's not overpowering, I think, like you'd expect him to be. 2-2. Slider, lined left side, slowly through the 5-6 hole into left field for a base knock.
Both hits in the inning have been 65 miles an hour off the bat. I'd love to know the expected batting average of those. Not something that we get here in the CCL, but you got to imagine they're going to be pretty low. Can't hang your head if you're Nick Bronzini, because made the right pitch, got the swing that you wanted, just not the result.
Here's Derek Cruz, who's 0 for 2 in his debut with the squad. 2 strikeouts. Not the way he wanted to start his Legends career. 10-3, Crawdads lead here in the 5th. Bronzini from the stretch now with runners on first and second. 2 softly hit singles. Ground ball up the middle. DeFazio dives, can't get it. It's into center field. Cummings up with it in center, and he's not going to have a play. A run comes home to score. That one, the first even relatively hard hit ball in the inning. And it says 91. Don't think that was 91.
I don't know. Numbers don't lie. But it was barreled, had that loud sound. Good for him. So what?
Now batting.
So what?
Number 29, Emmett Finney.
Here's the All-Star, Emmett Finney. The starting first baseman in the All-Star game. And we're seeing him at third today for the first time. We saw him at first last summer. We saw him a little bit in the outfield. And he has played a pretty good third base. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Fastball on the outside. 0-1.
Yeah, he's made multiple, spectacular plays, but really, really solid plays that could have very easily, gone the other way. Been base hits, some slow ground balls that he's able to charge, and he just looks fluid.
0-1 to Finney. Waves his bat in the right-handed batter's box and waits. Finney lines this one. Center field and deep coming. Started in, goes back, and circles under it to make the catch. Hard hit ball from Emmett Finney, but that will end the inning. Baseball evens out. Bronzini gives up a run, but the Crawdads still lead by 6 as we head to the 6th here on the Crawdads streaming network. Ethan Liao leads off the top half of the 6th and takes a ball. A lot of changes. You want to go through them? Because I don't.
I got one of them.
I got one.
I think we got the same one.
Yeah. Baskin Smith got a big applause. 1-0 to Liao. Called the ball up high. 2-0. I think Ryson Ujimori is at second. Nick Walsh is now at third. There's a new first baseman. Don't know who that one is. And Baskin Smith is in center field. And I feel bad because Emmett Finney's mom just got here. And he just got taken out of the game. 2-0. Misses up high. 3-0.
Brutal timing.
Like, just got here. 3 balls, no strikes to Liao. Crawdads lead 10-4 here in the 6th. The 3-0 is right on the outside. 3-1. It's been a fun game. Crawdads scored a lot in 2 innings. Scored 9 in the 3rd and 4th innings alone. 3-1 to Liao. Just a little high, ball 4. Ethan Liao quietly on base 3 times.
Yeah, he's just been so steady. There was a little, down period for him, but for the most part, the whole summer has just been steady. You get a leadoff guy on, 90% of the time he comes home to score. Let's see what Azpilicueta can do.
Nico Azpilicueta, another solid day. I know the hits haven't been there as he takes a first pitch generously called the strike on the inside, nothing in one. But a walk, he worked a couple tough pitches, fouled off a couple tough 2-strike pitches in his last at-bat. Hit a ball hard that should have been at least an RBI. Runner goes from first. Azpilicueta fouls this one off to the right, nothing in 2.
Yeah, and the ball that he hit in the third on the ground to the shortstop was 96 off the bat. So, I mean, he's swinging it well. A lot of guys swinging it well in the lineup right now.
Even the ball hit back in the second. One to right center. Went the other way with it. Hit it hard. 0-2 misses, down and away. 1-2. 10-4. Crawdads lead. We'll be back in action tomorrow against Sonoma. In Sonoma. Disney North. 1-2. Runner goes. Azpilicueta hits it high and deep left field. Going back, Musi at the track. He looks up. It's off the bottom of the wall. Liao sprinting around third is going to get the green light home. Here's the relay to the plate. It is not in time. Liao scores. Azpilicueta doubles. It's 11-4 Crawdads.
I mean, that's a home run. A lot of places. 375 out in left center. Certainly in Monte Vista. 104 off the bat. Continues to swing a hot one. What a swing from Nico Azpilicueta. Give him an RBI.
He might be back.
Declaring it?
Declaring it. Here's Ben Royo, who's 2 for 2. First pitch, he skies one. Center field, shallow. Vaskin Smith coming in. He makes the catch. And the Vaskin Smith fan section makes it known. First time Royo's been retired today. That'll bring up Nikhil Beasley.
The catcher, number 37, Nikhil Beasley.
You want the baseball cube someone for me? DJ Giorso. Santa Barbara City College. G-H-I-O. There we go. Nikhil Beasley. 1 for 3 with a single and a pair of groundouts. Swings through the first pitch, nothing in 1. Because big news, breaking, per Woj, he's on deck. Woj is here, by the way.
Yeah. We just said hi.
Yeah. No balls and a strike to Beasley with Azpilicueta on second. Takes down and away. Guess who I saw today? Speaking of Woj. Kind of. Not really.
Who?
Ike.
Okay.
Shook his hand. He was a little confused.
Did he remember you?
No, I said, yeah, you saw you with the Crawdads last year. Beasley swings through a slider 1 and 2, and he says, yeah, you guys are great. I said, thanks. Moved on. He looked, a little out of it. 1-2. Off the outside. Did he go? No, he did not. No, he didn't. 2-2.
Barely got the bat off his shoulder. Barely.
Beasley hit a ball 101 up the middle in his last at bat. Really, really good to see. 2-2 to him here. Kim shakes off the catcher. Now is ready at the belt. Delivers the 2-2. Beasley takes. Wow. Okay. I take it back. Called strike 3.
Pretty good pitch. Outer corner.
Second strikeout for Kim. Here's DJ Giorso.
You want some numbers? I'll give you some numbers. In 2 years as a vaquero at Santa Barbara City College. Not Isaiah Lane.
Oh.
352. 444 on base percentage with a 476 slug. 17 doubles this past year.
First pitch strike to Isaiah. Oh, not him.
No.
DJ Giorso.
I take it back. 15 doubles this past year.
No balls and a strike to Giorso. Fists this one right back up the middle. It's caught by the pitcher, and that'll end the inning. Kim started faking back to second like he was going to get the runner, but there were 2 outs. And 2 + 1 = 3. There are 3 outs in an inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Crawdads tack on 1, lead 11-4. Crawdads lead by 7 here in the bottom of the 6th. Nick Bronzini back out onto the bump for his second inning of work, facing Logan Musey, Josh Quinn, and Nick Walsh. Final third in the lineup. First pitch he throws is a fastball at the knees on the outside, 0-1. Staying in the game at second base, DJ Giorso. Did you hear that?
No. I'm laughing at Giorso and Kosciuszko. It looks like they're just chirping at each other back and forth.
Go Vaqueros.
Yeah.
No balls and 2 strikes. Bronzini still looking for strikeout number 1. Here's the 0-2. Fouled back off the mask of the home plate umpire. And he's all good back there. He started juking out Nikhil Beasley, and then he gave a thumbs up. DJ Giorso, I think, played against... I'm going to go for a little hunt.
All right.
You want to talk about something?
Not really.
Cool. 11-4, Crawdads lead. The new point streak is really something. Something. No balls and 2 strikes. He did. Play against the Crawdads. Sorry, I'm a little all over the place. To the Giorso family, if you're watching, we're better than this.
Yes. Well, time to time.
No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Golfed at, lunged at, fouled off to the right. So DJ Giorso played against the Crawdads 2 summers ago as a member of the Cal Bees. And in that game, Ryan Brome homered. Casey Cummings went 1 for 3. Gabe Tanner went 5 innings. 0-2. Strike 3 swinging. Fastball past him at the top of the zone. Fouled into the glove of Beasley for a strikeout for Nick Bronzini.
89 on the heater from Nick Bronzini. Just top of the zone, a strike. Logan Musey really just didn't have a chance at it. Way late, and it's a pretty good history lesson we're getting.
Also on that team, Logan Azum, who we saw last year in Sonoma.
We did.
Here's Josh Quinn. First pitch, fastball, called a little bit low, 1-0. Joe Barnhart hit a home run in that game. Just committed to Utah Valley a couple weeks ago. 2-catcher lineup that day for the Crawdads. A ball and no strikes. Foul tipped back into the glove, 1-1. Also in that game, Kavaris Tears went 2 for 5, and Kavaris Tears just got drafted.
Congrats.
To the Padres.
Go Pods.
Here, a ball and a strike to Josh Quinn. Quinn 1 for 2, a ground out, and a 2-run single. 1-1. Curveball lined left field shallow. Liao comes in, watches it drop in front of him. A 2-hit day for Josh Quinn.
Got to shout out John Gazdar as well.
We do, you're right.
Also got drafted a little bit later in the draft, but still awesome by the Cardinals. Awesome player. Awesome human.
I have a good feeling about John in the pros. I think he's just the kind of guy that has been undervalued for his whole career because he's not a big dude. First pitch to Nick Walsh is grounded to short, could be to Giorso at second, throws to first, and actually fakes the throw to first. And actually, it was like knocked out on the transfer by the sliding runner. So Walsh is going to be safe at first. Back to the point about John Gazdar. A guy that's been overlooked his entire life. A guy that I was talking to Mateo Miramontes, the head coach at Monte Vista, who worked with him in the travel season, and he said, he wasn't even really looked at as a D1 guy out of high school, but he was hitting. And he was hitting against the pitchers that scouts came to see, and he was doing special things. He was hitting 500 with power. First pitch to Vaskin Smith is down and in, 1-0. A lot of doubles, a lot of triples, couple home runs sprinkled in, and he just wasn't getting attention. So he goes to San Jose State. It's like, hey, I want to play. Goes to Chabot, kills it there. As this one is up high, 2-0, and it's just awesome. Killed it in 2 years at Austin Peay.
You love a good story like that, and it just Which is awesome, because he is so awesome. He was only here for a week, but maybe one of my favorite Crawdads of all time. Top 5 for sure.
2-0 misses down and in 3-1. 3-0, excuse me. And he's one of the ones that you'll kind of always remember. Like the week in the creek, the John week. He was good. He wasn't great.
I think he started 0 for 6.
Yeah, something like that.
And then just didn't stop hitting doubles.
Yeah. 3 balls and no strikes. Baskin Smith watches a fastball at the knees, 3-1. And he just, he made his impact. Like, he made himself known. He chatted us up. The guys that don't make the interns feel like interns are the ones that stick out. He was one of those. 3-1. Hit high, center field, in the park. Casey Cummings is right there. Makes the catch for out number 3. Legends go scoreless. First strikeout for Nick Bronzini, and he strands a 1-out single. We'll head to the top of the 7th. Crawdads lead 11-4. Hey, in case you were wondering, the score is currently Giants 3, Rockies 0 on Coors. We're not close to Coors Field. First pitch to Mark Wolbert, misses high and away, 1-0. It's the 7th inning here at the College of San Mateo. Crawdads lead it 11-4. In a game of all time. Wolbert's reached base 4 times. Grounds this one off his shins towards the right side. Foul, 1-1. I think he should be 3 for 3. Officially 2 for 3 with a walk. Reached on an error. Pair of doubles. Has scored 3 times. It's good.
That's a really, really solid day at top of the lineup.
He's been a table setter. Had that stretch where he was really struggling with the strikeout. That has not been the case in the last week or so of play. I think a guy that could have made the All-Star team. A ball and a strike to him here. Slider off the outside, 2-1.
Yeah, I mean, quarter system guy was in school a little bit longer after the season end, so couldn't get here right away. It'd probably been month and a half since he had seen live pitching. So naturally, it's going to take guys a little bit longer to get going.
2-1 misses outside, 3-1.
Now he's gotten the consistent at-bats, consistent playing time, and it's just hitting the ball hard all over the place, which is just awesome. Awesome to see.
3 balls and a strike. Pitch to Wolbert. Sliced left side. That's going to drop for a base knock. That'll play.
Another barrel. Barrel for the kid. 3rd, maybe 4th hit of the day, whichever way you want to put it. Hasn't been recorded out yet.
Yeah. That'll play.
Now
Keep it going.
The center fielder, number 5.
I think we'll take a look at some point soon, shall we?
Might as well look around Major League Baseball.
Here's Casey Cummings. Casey's 1 for 4 with a double. Catcher sets up on the inside. The first pitch from Kim is up high, 1-0. I don't even need this anymore. I've been having this, the case of our broadcast box up above my computer to shade it, and we're fully in the shade right now.
I was going to ask what you were doing, but I also thought it was pretty amusing.
No, Musey's in left.
Okay. Jesus.
This look around the CCL is not going to happen right now. The ball and no strikes. Pitch to Cummings. Down and away, 2-0. Someone once told me recently that my broadcasts for the Ducks, for Oregon football, sounded a little more in check than for the Crawdads. I said, really? You think so? 2-0. Cummings swings and misses. Top of fastball, 2-1.
I've never heard you call Oregon football as play-by-play.
You can this year.
Good for you.
No paid promo there. 2 balls and a strike. Cummings taps it left side. That'll get foul. We talk a lot about how for the players, summer is a really good time to work through things, to try to experiment with some stuff and to have a little fun. And I think it's true for the broadcasters too.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a different game than in the spring. You know, in the spring there's the pitch clock and a whole lot of other things going on.
2-2.
Oh.
Hits Cummings.
There's just a lot of other things going on, a lot less to worry about at times in the spring. Makes it a little easier. Get into your groove a little bit more. But yeah, I mean the summer, playing every day. Get the opportunity to work through things. You know, you and I both, the things that we're working
Now
on.
batting, first baseman, number 19, Presley Kosciuszko.
I say we take a look after this at bat.
There's nothing to look at.
There is.
Okay.
Games have all started. What I was saying earlier is none of the games had started.
Oh, no, you said no games are playing today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I meant no games are playing right now.
Oh, okay, so yeah.
Yeah, we'll take a look-see after this at bat. Cole Kosciuszko, 2 for 3, a home run, a single. First pitch way up high, 1-0. The Crawdads lead 11-4. And to those listening to this game, we appreciate you. We really do. We say it every time. We mean it every time. And we're excited to be in Sonoma tomorrow against the first place team in the CCL. Or the second place team, excuse me. The only team in front of them are these Crawdads. The Crawdads' magic number is, I don't think anyone really knows. 1-0. Kosciuszko pops it up, right side. Out in the second base grass is the second baseman, Ujimori, who makes the catch. The infield fly is called for out number 2. Let's take a look around the CCL. Let's look around the CCL, brought to you by American Stage Tours, small enough to care and large enough to compete. 2-0, Santa Barbara over Slow at Sinsheimer. We'll be there in less than a week, which I'm really excited for. I think all of us are really excited for. OC over the Academy in the Academy. 3-1 the score there. Arroyo Seco on top of Conejo at home at Jackie Robinson Field. At Arnold in Sonoma, Sonoma leads Alameda 2-0. Here's Cam Calvillo. First pitch skied right side. That'll get foul. 0-1. Calvillo, 1 for 4. Lined out hard to second base his last time. That was turned into a double play. Also had an RBI ground out. Singled and scored a run. 0-1. Misses outside. 1-1. Crawdads right now are 4.5 up officially against Sonoma. The 1-1 is way outside, 2-1. And I think it's about time where we can start talking about what the playoffs will look like. The playoffs work the same way they did last year, where the second and third seed in each of the North and South will face off in a 1-game series. A long wait now, 2-1. Calvillo grounds it up the middle. That's into center field for a base hit past the dive of the shortstop. Waving around third, heading home is Wolbert. The throw is up the first base line. Wolbert scores. It's a 12 spot for the Crawdads. They lead 12-4.
Finally Cam gets rewarded for a hard hit ball. It didn't read, but hard up the middle gives him a hit, his second of the day. He's lined out sharply twice in this game. He'll take the RBI. Crawdads will take an 8-run lead.
So the Crawdads right now are 19-9, which I don't think is accurate.
I think it might be 19. No, it
No,
is.
It is 19.
It is.
It's 19-9, and right behind them, Sonoma, 4.5 games back. But I believe that Sonoma is actually 15-13, which is 4 games back. And there are approximately 10 games to play, so you can do the math a little bit. And I believe the magic number is 6. And that's 6 wins, 6 either Crawdads wins or Sonoma losses. We'll do some more magic number calculating later tonight as Ethan Liao watches a first pitch fastball high and tight, 1-0. But again, as I was saying, the second and third seed will play each other in a 1-game series. That one at the home field of the second seed, which right now would be Slow versus Sonoma. Runner goes from second. Liao grounds it to short. Up with it, the shortstop throws high to first, but it's pulled down over on the other end for out number 2. Both runners advance. So right now, if the playoffs were to start right now, it would be Sonoma versus Slow in Sonoma. A 1-game series there, winner take all. Winner of that would play Walnut Creek
Number 22.
at Monte Vista,
Azpilicueta.
a 1-game series, and then the winner of that would face the winner of the South, who plays the same format down there. In that game, that 3-game series would be whoever is representing the North would host. Nico Azpilicueta grounds the first pitch foul off to the right, 0-1.
Yeah, that bye, first round bye is huge. We saw the Crawdads kind of get knocked for not getting the bye last year, having to go play Lincoln at home and then Healdsburg on the road back-to-back days. It was tough on the pitching staff. At the end of the year, guys have the limits, and we just ran out of arms. That's really all it was.
0-1. Azpilicueta watches the slider at the knees called strike 2. Nico doubled in his last at-bat. What was it? 103? To left field.
Yeah.
375. Would have been a homer at Monte Vista. 0-2. Azpilicueta lunges at it, somehow gets the barrel on it and pops it straight back. That right there is what we weren't seeing for a while. They were going slider down and away, and Nico was either swinging through it. Nico was only swinging through it. Weren't a ton of takes. Here he triggers, but he's able to keep the hands back long enough to foul it off. It's a good sign. No balls and 2 strikes. Kim ready, and the pitch. He is down and away, gets past the catcher. Here comes Cummings. He will score. It's 13-4.
I mean, even in an 8-run game, you'll take any runs that you can get. You just want to add on, and so the pitchers on the other end are comfortable, and say it's certainly a comfortable lead at this point. Can't get complacent. You want to keep your foot on the gas, score 2, 3 more runs in this game. Still have a runner on third.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Kim ready, set, the 1-2. Line back. Another good at bat from Azpilicueta. (13-4) Crawdads. Menlo Park has 10 hits, but they've committed 3 errors and have only been able to score 4. Crawdads pitching's been good. A ball and 2 strikes to Azpilicueta. 1-2. Outside ball 2. It's a day. Excited for EJ Day tomorrow. Excited for Jay Bird Day on Sunday. 2-2. A little low. 3-2. Close pitch, but definitely a ball. Good call behind the plate. We'll do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Royo waiting on deck. Full count offering to Azpilicueta. Taken strike 3. On the inside corner. Was more of a ball than the pitch before, but that will end the inning. The Crawdads push 2 across. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th after we stretch. The Crawdads lead 13-4. Crawdads lead 13-4 here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch to Evan Bilter is a fastball. Called the ball. Didn't think so. 1-0.
Definitely didn't need to be. It's a good pitch.
Nick Bronzini, inning number 3 for him. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Fastball up high, 1-1. We'll see what kind of leash Bronzini has today. The Crawdads would love to not use Braden Barnes or Rowan Lettle if they don't need to. 1-1. Down and away. 2-1. Might be best just to use one of the two. And I think that's exactly what Brant Cummings is planning on doing. Maybe use Leto for 2. Keep a lefty hot for tomorrow in Sonoma. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch to Bilter. It's tight. 3-1. Looking at the schedule the rest of the year for the Crawdads, the 2 games in slow are going to be the really big ones. But outside of that, they still have a handful of games against second place Sonoma. Those will be pretty telling. 3-1. Up high, ball 4.
Yeah, obviously tomorrow on the road in Sonoma, we've talked about that, but I think after that, all the games will be played at Monte Vista. So
Now batting,
that'll be
designated
big
hitter,
because
number
Sonoma's a
8,
tough place to play. So is
Charlie
Sinsheimer. Sinsheimer's a tough place to play. A lot going on. I don't know that personally, but I've been told there's a lot going on at that place, and it's a tough place to play. A fun place to play, but you get distracted.
It's Tyler Pina. First pitch. Call the ball. A little low. 1-0. Yeah, it's fireworks night. And, late July fireworks. One-0. Fouled back. 1-1. It's a big time of the year at Sinsheimer.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah, me as well. It'll be nice. I think we're driving the interns down separately, which is going to be a good time.
Will it?
No.
Kidding.
Kidding. 1-1. Right on the outside, painted. 1-2. Crawdads lead 13-4. There's just sometimes there's just not a ton to say.
Yeah, it's one of those days.
Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs to the left-handed hitting Pina. Bronzini's 1-2. Swung on and missed. Frisbee slider off the outside. Second strikeout for Nick Bronzini.
Yeah, he almost hung this one a little bit, maybe intentionally. Looked like Beasley's glove was relatively in that location. He popped up a little bit high, but nonetheless gets a swing and a miss. Second strikeout for Bronzini. First out of the inning. Now let's see if he can roll a pair.
Here's Cannon Treese. Treese in his first at bat of the day replaced Jordan Crawford, who had a good day. 2 for 3. Taps the first pitch foul. Does Treese into the Crawdads dugout. Over by EJ. 0-1. 13-4. I don't think either of us were super confident coming into the day against the Menlo Park team that has been scuffling but has given the Crawdads some fits this year. And after a 3-day break, you never really know what you're going to get. 0-1. Fastball. I mean, 2 middle.
Pretty good pitch.
And let's put it this way. I think this is a much better result to the game to this point than what may have happened if the Crawdads had played Sonoma in Sonoma like they did the last time they came off a break. Here's another strike from Bronzini. Fastball on the outside, 1-2. Sonoma's not an easy place to get your feet back.
No, not at all.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. 2 Treese, right-handed hitter. Bronzini ready. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Fastball by him on the inside. Back-to-back strikeouts for Bronzini.
All right. 89. Right by him. I mean, ball don't lie. Blew it past him and just had no shot.
Here's Derek Cruz. The reaction to Nick Bronzini joining the Crawdads is the exact same that I had when Dylan McShane joined the Crawdads. First pitch to Cruz is fouled back, 0-1. And it was, I think when Brant Cummings texted me about it, he said, Nick Bronzini, LSU. And I said, in all caps, yes. I knew what he was asking. And he said, anything that gets you that excited, I'm in for as well. And he hasn't let me down. No balls and a strike to Cruz. He's got a hit today, but swords through a slider down at the bottom of the dish. Nothing in 2. Bronzini is way ahead and has just dominated this at bat so far. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The Crawdads lead 13-4 here in the 7th. Bronzini ready. Comes set at the belt. Delivers the 0-2. Fastball fouled off to the right. We'll do it again. Dylan McShane also didn't let me down.
Top, I don't know, 10 human all time?
Yeah,
Top 10 crawdad all time?
I'd go higher.
Just so awesome. I wish he was playing this summer.
Me too. Hope he's recovering well. We miss him. Bronzini's 0-2. Waiting. Still waiting. Now we're ready. Here it comes. Fastball off the outside, 1-2. This is about the time that Dylan McShane was supposed to be back, actually. He had his contract ready for the summer. Doctors advised him against it. And the world is a worse place because of it.
Yeah. Just brutal.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bronzini from the stretch. Going to make it 3 straight strikeouts. The 1-2. Down and away with the curveball, 2-2. 13-4 Crawdads lead. Trying to make it 3 straight. And now officially 3 straight games that the Crawdads have scored double-digit runs. The 2-2. Fouled off to the right. We'll do it again. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. After the Crawdads just scored 2 against the Seagulls at home last Saturday, offense has been humming. 2-2. Once again, from Bronzini. Here's the pitch. Right on the inside corner, called strike 3. 90 on the gun. Get it past him. 3 straight strikeouts, follow a walk. Led to the 8th. Crawdads lead by 9. First pitch of the top of the 8th is up high. We are, I mean, this is really, it's really a broadcast that we've had. New pitcher is Ronald Rocky. That's up there. That is up there.
It's a good one.
That is up there. Ben Roy has had a good day so far. He's got a pair of knocks. 1-0 to him is at the knees on the inside. 89 from the left side. I'll take that. He's been good this summer. 2 shutout innings. Hasn't struck a batter out, which is kind of surprising. Has walked 3, but hasn't given up a hit. A ball on a strike to Royo. Slider on the outside. Called strike 2. One, 2. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. It's kind of nasty.
That was pretty quick work of Ben Royal.
Now batting, the catcher, number 37, Nikhil Beasley.
Here's Nikhil Beasley. Beasley's having another good day. Pair of RBI. Just 1 for 4, but hit the ball hard a couple times, and the one up the middle again. Rocketed back up the box. Lefty on righty. First pitch to Beasley. It's way off the outside, 1-0. Ronald Rock, that's up there. That's in Chavi territory.
Yeah.
Like, really, really good. And he's been around the block. 1-0. Late called strike on the outside, 1-1. Spent a year at Reedley, a year at Fresno City, and then a year at Santa Clara. Didn't pitch this spring. But he's been all over the place, and he's got good stuff. We can tell 2 batters in, 1-1 to Beasley. Fastball, just a little tight. 2-1.
Reedley. Played them in golf this year.
Yeah, how'd they do?
They were good.
Better than you?
No.
Who is?
Only 2 other teams in the state.
In the state?
Yeah.
2-1 fastball on the outside, 2-2. Really?
Yeah, we were 3rd place in states this year.
I didn't realize that.
We missed out on 2nd by 1 shot.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Was that your shot?
No. I did not play in the states tournament.
2-2. Beasley watches it outside, 3-2.
It's the alternate.
See, that's good to hear. I mean, that's you were one of the reasons they made it, and you weren't the reason they didn't finish in 2nd. So I'm hearing a lot of good from you this year.
I was solid this year.
No, I believe it. 3-2 to Beasley is sliced to the right side. That'll get foul.
And you knew what you were going to get. I was like, let's put it in baseball terms. I was like 4.5 ERA, low walks per 9. Not I don't know, 7 strikeouts per 9.
Right, sure.
But just solid, you know. Good guy to have at the back end.
3-2. Up and away, ball 4. Good at bat by Beasley.
Another one. Couple of RBIs, base hit, now a walk.
Now batting, second baseman.
He's been putting together good at-bats.
DJ Giorso.
And really like what we've seen from him.
Here's DJ Giorso. 0 for 1 officially, lined back to the pitcher in his only at-bat of the day. Feel bad for him. Got a ball in on the fist, hit it right back up the box like you're taught to, and didn't get anything to show for it. First pitch is up and away, ball 1. And I was talking to head coach Brant Cummings on the phone the other day, and he said, we're looking at a couple City College infielders. I've followed the stats. I've followed the Vaqueros the last couple of years, and I was kind of hoping it was this guy, and he's here. 1-0 misses off the inside. Beasley up and running for 2nd. He's going to be in on the pass ball.
Yeah, really, really good numbers as a Vaquero. Only 5 homers in the 2 years, but we know from Cole Kosciuszko, the ball just doesn't fly at the good old Pershing Park. A lot of doubles. 27 his 2 years.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of doubles.
2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a miss on a ball off the inside, 2-1. He's kind of the Giants in the I think early 90s. They had the Fightin' Hydrants, which is a bunch of guys that were like 5'9" to 5'11", 180 to 200, just kind of a lot of power in a small package. So he takes the slider off the outside, all the strikes, 2-2, and that's what I feel like DJ Giorso is gonna kind of provide. He's kind of like Cam Calvillo.
Yeah, got the batter's presence.
Yeah,
you can tell he knows what he's doing.
2-2, way outside, 3-2. And the 5 homers in 2 years at City College at Pershing is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Because Cole Kosciuszko had 3?
4.
Says something. Count is full to Giorso here. 3-2. Smash towards the left side. That's going to get down a fair ball and go all the way into the corner. cruising home is Beasley. Giorso's into second. A doubles machine at SBCC, 98 off the bat, and the Crawdads lead it by 10.
Yeah, I think Brandt got a good one. That is such an awesome swing. 88 up and in. He pulls it down the line.
Now batting.
Yeah.
Right fielder, number 33, Mark Wolbert.
Sometimes all you can say is yeah. And all I'm going to say is yeah.
It's a swing I'm excited to see more of. Here's Mark Wolbert, who has reached base all 5 times today. Looking to make it a 6th time on base day. Looking to reach base for time number 6. First pitch to him is a fastball. Called a strike on the outside. It was ball and a half off the outside, maybe more. Crawdads lead 14-4. 15 hits on the day for the Dads. The offense clicking recently. This one lined over the head of Casey Cummings, who got a little scared. Nothing in 2. No balls and 2 strikes to Wolbert. Pitch down low, 1-2. The new pitcher is Ronald Rocky. Sounds like a name from a movie, like the high school bully. Uh-oh. Here comes Ronald Rocky. The 1-2. Wolbert takes a little tight, 2-2. Do you disagree?
No?
You're a little too quiet.
Just 5-hour drive. Coming down from the energy drink.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Wolbert, skies it foul off to the left, back over us. We'll do it again.
Thinking about the 45 minutes. Back the other direction. Doesn't have me in a good place.
No. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Rocky tugs on the front leg. Now comes set. Looks back to second. Now the 2-2. Grounded right side on 3 hops. Ujimori, the second baseman, gloves, sidearms over to first, and retires Wolbert for out number 2. Giorso moves up to third on the play.
Well, for the first time today, we can say Mark Wolbert has been retired, and he still hit it pretty hard. No reading from TrackMan, but hit hard just on the ground and right at somebody.
That'll bring up Casey Cummings. Reached base twice today, scored a run. Had a double back in his first at bat. And now with Game Live up, we can officially see if that was recorded as a double. And survey says, single. Horrible. That one is whatever. First pitch to him here is off the outside with the slider. The fastball from Rocky has been really good. The slider hasn't had the same pitch ability to it.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to command it.
Crawdads lead by 10 here in the 8th. A ball and no strikes to Cummings. Pop up right side, sprinting in the right fielder towards the line. He will make the catch for out number 3. Run comes home for the Crawdads on the Nikhil Beasley walk, and the RBI double from DJ Giorso will go to the bottom of the 8th. The Crawdads lead by 10 here on the Walnut Creek Crawdads streaming network.
second baseman.
It's always a good day when it's Ryan Delaney bump day. There's a pair of Rye guys that have pitched today, and it looks like both of them have been in a generational spot. So we'll get the Rye guy update, but Ryan Delaney on the mound. First time he's come out of the bullpen. He throws a first pitch strike to Ryson Ujimori. How did your Ryan do?
6 innings, a run, 2 walks, 10 strikeouts. Have a day, kid.
A 1, slider off the outside, 1-1. Here, the game that actually matters, it's a ball and a strike to Ryson Ujimori. Good to see Ryan Delaney on the bump. Just, one of our favorites. 1-1, slider down and away, 2-1. Crawdads lead 14-4. Ujimori getting his first to bat, left-handed hitter. 2-1. Delaney delivers a fastball, misses just a little high, 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike, no outs. Delaney from the windup, slider outside, ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, number 23, Logan Musey.
That'll bring up Logan Musey. A batter and a walk for Delaney. Now a chance to give his defense a double play ball.
Yeah, he's a ground ball pitcher. We know that.
First pitch to Musey. Little high.
First time he's out of relief
Yep.
for him this year. Saw him in relief last year, but has made a ton of starts for the Dads this year. Could be an adjustment.
1-0, popped up right side. That'll get foul, 1-1. And I think that's exactly what it is, right? It's an adjustment. Usually he comes into either a scoreless game or facing guys for the first time. He gets guys that are a little cold, and now it's 8 innings into a long ball game. Throws a slider on the outside. Nice pitch, 1-2. But I was excited seeing him hop out of the dugout.
Weren't expecting it. Wasn't on the hot list.
1-2. Fastball up and away, 2-2. I can't tell. Does he have the specs on?
It's got to, right? Yeah.
The 2-2. Slider outside. I need to find the greatest, the best stats that I ever found last year.
Okay.
But it's gonna take me a minute. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball to short. Royo fields. His only play is across the diamond at first. It is dug out by Kosciuszko, but it's a little late. Back-to-back base runners.
Yeah, that's a base hit for sure. Slowly hit, though. Got a feel for Delaney because only 66 off the bat, just placed in a perfect spot where Calvillo was never going to get it, even if he was playing off the line. And Ben Royo made the best play that he could, but I don't think anyone in baseball has a strong enough arm or fast enough reaction to get Musey at first right there.
Here's Josh Quinn. Watches the first pitch miss down low, 1-0. I don't know if Delaney's had the specs this year.
He has.
Okay,
has.
I'll take your word for it. But last year, he had the goggle, the pre and post specs. This one is lined left side. Royo reaches out, makes the catch, tried to go to second base, but lost the handle on the ball. And a nice play by Ben Royo for out number 1. Last year, the ERA without the goggles was 3 runs lower, and the strikeouts with the goggles were a full strikeout higher per 9.
That is unbelievable.
Yes, I went through and calculated.
Now batting, third baseman, number 44, Nicholas Walsh.
I've been told. Here's Nick Walsh, who's 1 for 3 with a double. His double was pretty hard hit back in the third off Carson Yasa. Switch hitter. Takes the first pitch. A slider down low, 1-0. Yeah, I remember I was in SoCal calling the championship, and we were talking about it, how good he was at the end of last summer. He gets a check swing and a ball down low, called the ball 2-0. And I think the key last year was the specs. 2 balls and no strikes to Walsh. Delaney, the lefty, set apart from his chest, now delivers. Fastball down low, 3-0.
Up 10, got to find a way to fill up the zone, right? I mean, the leadoff walk, bloop base hit, able to get the soft line out. We haven't seen any hard contact off of Delaney yet, but got to be able to live in the zone.
14-4 Crawdads. Pitch right down the middle, called strike 1. 3-1. Gonna try to put up a 0, but, I mean, you know, big lead. Can play with some stuff. 3-1, misses low ball 4. Second walk of the inning for Delaney.
Yeah, just tough because now this brings up top of the lineup.
Now batting center fielder, number 18, Baskin Smith.
I think the Vaskin Smith support crew is left.
Bummer.
Smith, 3 home runs on the summer. Does have pretty good power, but gets hit. First pitch, back foot slider that hit him on the back foot, and a run comes home to score. It's 14-5.
Just tough. Base is still loaded, still only 1 out.
Nothing hit hard this inning. Only 3 balls put in play, or 2 balls put in play, actually. A single by Felsch that was just a ground ball into the 5-6 hole. A line out by Josh Quinn that was just a soft liner into the 5-6 hole. Let's take a little look around the CCL. Brought to you by American Stage Tours. Small enough to carry, large enough to compete. A whole slew of games going on. Santa Barbara leads slow at Sinsheimer Park, down in slow. Not fireworks night yet. And Santa Barbara leads that one 3-1. OC over the Academy, 3-1 in that one at the Urban Youth Academy. 5-1 Saints over the Oaks at Jackie Robinson Memorial Field. And the game that matters most to us is going on over at Arnold. Sonoma leads 5-2 over the Merchants. Merchants fighting back though.
Now batting
Down
right
5-0,
fielder,
make it
number
5-2.
17,
Draw a
Evan
little closer.
Bilter.
Help us out a little bit. Here's Evan Bilter hitting with the bases loaded. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Good fastball off the inside. 0-1. 14-5 the score. Here in the 8th. Bases loaded. 0-1. Bilter takes. A little tight with the slider. 1-1. A leadoff walk, an infield single, and a line out. A walk and a hit by pitch. That's where we stand with a run home this inning. Slider misses inside, 2-1.
Pretty nicely located, though. Just a little inside. Delaney wanted it.
Back on the bump, working quickly as he does from the windup. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Fastball. Got the chase down low. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The Crawdads lead by 9. Delaney from the windup. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Fastball in on the hands. The first strikeout for Ryan Delaney.
And out number 2. That's big with bases loaded. On either a ground ball or pop up or that.
Ty Pena.
Here's Ty Pena, the designated hitter, who's 0 for 3 today. Hasn't really had a great day with the stick. First pitch popped over our heads, 0-1. I'm really upset that we didn't make a better effort on that ball in Alameda.
That I didn't.
That's okay.
I messed up. It was on me.
0-1. Slider off the outside, 1-1. I was in Seattle a couple years ago, and I ran from a ball. So
Okay, I've never done that. I at least leaned for it.
1-1. Tapper right side. Kosciuszko gives it a look, but it's foul. 1-2. I am the only person in the stadium that clapped for that. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Delaney to Pena with the bases still loaded. Looking to make it back-to-back Ks. From the windup, he deals. Slider swung on and missed. Strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts from Ryan Delaney, and you know what? That is awesome to see. A run comes home for the Legends. Led to the 9th. A 9-run game. Cole Kosciuszko leads off the top half of the ninth. The Crawdads lead it by 9 here at the College of San Mateo. Austin Oda, Carson Mercier on the call. It's been a good one. It's been a game. First pitch to Kosciuszko. A fastball misses outside 1-0. Still Ronald Rocky on the mound. I've never seen Rocky.
Neither have I. Maybe I have.
Spelled differently. 1-0. Kosciuszko swings and misses at a fastball 1-1. This is Rockey. In case you were wondering. Ball and a strike. Kosciuszko, a homer and a single today. Takes the 1-1 up high. 2-1. I always feel like the Crawdads have more players on the roster than they really do. I think last year, just because there were so many pitchers, that it felt like that. 2-1. Kosciuszko fouls this one off to the left, 2-2. But you look at it, and there really isn't that much. I mean, relative to some CCL teams, that much depth, especially on the position player side. There's 3 catchers. There's 4 outfielders, 4.5. If you throw in Jackson Bird, 5 or 6 infielders. 2-2. Called strike 3 at the knees. So you're thinking about it in a game like this, right? Who would you take out and who would you sub in?
Now
There really isn't any.
third baseman, number 3,
And I mean,
Menlo.
you forget about Evan Murs hasn't played in a while. That's a depth piece that hasn't been on the field. Dealing with a, what is it, hand injury?
I think so.
Thumb, I think.
Cam Calvillo's got a pair of hits today. First pitch, fastball misses up and out, 1-0.
And, yeah.
Isaiah Walker, I think, on a visit right now. He's awesome.
Really, really solid.
1-0. Calvillo skies this one, left center, pretty deep. Going back to the center fielder, John Goldberg at the wall. Reaches up and makes the catch. 360 off the bat, 93 EV. And a hard hit ball that just doesn't drop.
Continues to just smash the ball. So excited for him to play at CSUN.
Left fielder,
So
number
excited because
11,
he is
Ethan Lau.
very, very talented.
Yeah. It's too bad you're not going to be in the Big West anymore.
It is. It's a shame.
Big Ten, Big West. Which do you take? Ethan Liao, first pitch swinging at a fastball by him, 0-1. There are some sports where I legitimately, I would take the Big West. Honestly, maybe baseball. I think the top of Big West baseball could beat the top of Big Ten baseball.
The Big West, in terms of baseball, has gotten really, really talented.
0-1, flied off to the right, 0-2. Yeah, I saw Tyler Bremner mocked inside the top 10 today. I think he is on
Golden
the list
Spikes.
of guys that could go 1-1 next year. Like, if he has that kind of spring.
Yeah. He's capable. I think he's just shoving for Team USA right now.
Unbelievable. 0-2. Liao lines it right side, pretty deep towards the line. Going back the right fielder. It will be caught out in front of the 319 sign for out number 3. Crawdads go down 1-2-3 for the first time today. We'll head to the bottom of the ninth with a 9-run lead for the Crawdads when we come back.
Baseman, number 22, Kanan Treese.
The Crawdads lead by 9 with 3 outs. to try to claim victory number 20 in league play. Ryan Delaney against Cannon Treese. The first pitch of the 9th inning is swung on and missed. A frisbee slider, 0-1. 20 wins. It's got a good ring to it. This one hit high. Deep left field. Liao going back at the wall. Looks up off the bottom of the wall. One hops it. And it'll be a leadoff double from Cannon Treese. The Legends dugout started celebrating like that ball was way gone. Ended up being about 10 feet shy of the wall. It was hit hard. I'll give him credit, but
yeah, about 95 off the bat. It's just weird from Liao, who thought he had less room than he did. Kind of stopped dead in his tracks, looked straight up. And
Derek Cruz swings through the first pitch, 0-1.
could have been out. But,
that is the most perfect pitch I think I've ever seen. 80 2010. Just like I've never seen something that square. 0-1. Wave and a foul tip back off the shins of Beasley behind the plate. 0-2. 14-5, Crawdads lead. It's been a ball game. Certainly has. The home plate umpire giving Nikhil Beasley a little bit of a breather behind the plate. Going out to talk to Ryan Delaney. The Crawdads will be back in action tomorrow in Sonoma. Sonoma right now leading 5-2. But again, Alameda threatening. Putting some eyes on that game. No balls and 2 strikes to Cruz. Catcher has already struck out 3 times today. The 0-2 from Delaney. Misses down and away, 1-2. Still a 9-run lead, but a runner on second for Menlo Park. Delaney's high set, leg kick, and delivery. Slider swung on and missed. In the dirt, got the chase. Beasley completes the putout. That's a really nice pitch.
yeah, down below the zone, started at the knees and just completely falls off the table. Third strikeout,
Now batting,
Ryan Delaney.
Number 1, Ryson Ujimori.
Okay. All right. I see you.
Here's Ryson Ujimori. First pitch to him. Right there at the knees, 0-1. Delaney had 4 strikeouts in game 1 of the summer. Hasn't had more than 3 since. It's a good sign. A guy that's a little more accustomed, even going back to high school, to pitching out of the bullpen, as Beasley blocks the 0-1, but moving up to third is Treese, 1-1. Even looking back to last year, Delaney's season high in strikeouts, 2. So 3 strikeouts in an inning and a third. An inning and a third for Delaney. That's big. 1-1. Tapped out in front of the plate, out to get it. Beasley pounces on it up the third baseline, throws the first in time for out number 2.
That's beautifully done right there by Nikhil Beasley and even Ryan Delaney too. Coming to crash on the little swinging bunt.
Now batting, left fielder.
Keep moving, get towards home plate, cover the plate so that runner on third can't advance any further. And Beasley, a nice job, pounces on it, fires a strike to first for the second out.
Here's Logan Musey. Singled in his only at bat of the day. First pitch to him. Slider by the back foot, 1-0. The Crawdads lead 14-5. Trying to secure win number 20 on the year. Delaney against Musey, 1-0. Slider, check swing, yes he did. Says the home plate umpire, 1-1. 14 runs, 15 hits for the Crawdads. Now 3 straight games they've scored in double digits. Pitching's been solid as well. 1-1, backdoor slider, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. The slider's been the best pitch for Delaney today. He's ahead in the count to Musey. Looks to third. Now comes set. Separate from the chest, the 1-2. Lined over the head of the leaping Calvillo. It goes into left field for a base hit. Liao over to cut it off. Musey trying for second. Liao up and firing. The throw just a little late as Giorgio applies the tag. It's a 2-out RBI double, and it's 14-6.
Nice throw from Liao in the corner. I mean, the play at second was a little bit closer than I think initially. At least I thought it was. I thought he had second base pretty easily. But yeah, a nice throw in there. Just in ahead was Musey, and the inning will continue.
Here's Josh Quinn. And a balk. So what?
Means literally nothing.
There are times when guys will intentionally balk runners from second to third so they can go from the windup. Don't think that's what that was, but it's a thing. It's happened before. I think, forget who it was. It was someone on the Astros that did it a couple years back. First pitch, slider, a check swing, and he went around. Did Josh Quinn, 0-1. The slider's been really, really good today from Delaney.
Yeah, we've seen a ton of swing and misses down below the zone. It pitches in the dirt. That's not something that we see a lot.
No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Delaney from the stretch delivers. Fastball popped up. This should do it. Right side. Giorso going back. Wolbert coming in. Wolbert, the right fielder, makes the catch. And the Crawdads win. 14-6 final. 20 wins for the Crawdads. That has a nice ring to it. And they extend their lead atop the CCL North. 14-6 final.
Yeah, really not a lot to say after a game like this, but good stuff all around. Good to see the Bats with 15 hits, 14 runs. That's awesome. Carson Yasa, awesome. Awesome today. Only 1 walk in 4 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, 5 Ks, but emphasis on the 1 walk, coming off a start in which he walked 7 in Sonoma last Friday. Really, really good to see him. Nick Bronzini was good, and Ryan Delaney did his job. 3 strikeouts in 2 innings is something we haven't seen from him. So a lot of good to carry into tomorrow. Not necessarily a must-win game, but a game that you would absolutely love to win.
I think they gave the win to Nick Bronzini, which is inaccurate. I'll go talk to them about that. But the Crawdads win 14-6. It's a good win. Everyone looks pretty solid. The Bats looked good. Cole Kosciuszko hit a ball 410 feet, which will play every single time. Again, the Crawdads and the two of us will be back in action tomorrow in Sonoma as the Crawdads will play the Stompers, the top 2 teams in the CCL. But right now it's a 5-game lead, and the magic number is down to just 6. Down to 5 for the Crawdads going into the last stretch of the year. Carson, final thoughts?
Good ads, good win. Do it again tomorrow.
Crawdads improved to 20-9 in league play. Back-to-back seasons. All 4 years under Brant Cummings, the Crawdads have reached the 20-win plateau. It's going to do it for us today. 14-15, 0 runs, hits, errors for the Crawdads. 6-13-3 for the Legends. We'll see you tomorrow. For Carson Mercier, my name is Austin Oda, saying the Crawdads win 14-6.